Welcome back to the Airbus Academy. In today's lesson, we'll cover the Airbus A320 climb phase. You will learn when to retract the flaps, how to engage the autopilot, how managed climb works, and how the aircraft automatically climbs to its cruising altitude. Immediately after takeoff, the first priority is establishing a positive rate of climb. Once confirmed, the landing gear is retracted to reduce drag and improve climb performance. After departure, the aircraft continues accelerating. During this phase, Airbus pilots prepare to retract the flaps as the aircraft reaches the required speeds. As the aircraft accelerates after takeoff, we can begin the cleanup phase. Notice that although the flap lever is set to position 1, the aircraft displays 1 plus F, meaning both slats and flaps are deployed. Monitor the speed indications on the primary flight display and wait until the aircraft reaches the S speed marker. Once S speed is reached, move the flap lever from position 1 to 0. The Airbus will automatically retract the remaining high lift devices and transition into a clean configuration. Once the aircraft is clean, you'll notice the green dot speed on the speed tape. This represents the aircraft's optimum clean speed. With the aircraft now clean, we are ready for an efficient climb. Once the aircraft is stable and following the intended flight path, the autopilot can be engaged. In most situations, pilots activate AP1 shortly after departure. The aircraft will now assist with navigation and climb management. One of the most important areas in the Airbus cockpit is the Flight Mode Annunciator, also known as the FMA. The FMA tells you exactly what the aircraft is doing. It displays active guidance modes, autopilot status, and thrust modes. Whenever the aircraft behaves unexpectedly, the FMA should always be your first point of reference. Before departure, the planned cruising altitude should already be set in the flight control unit. This altitude becomes the target level for the climb phase. To activate Managed Climb, simply push the altitude selector. The aircraft will enter CLB mode, which can be verified on the Flight Mode Annunciator. The Airbus now follows its calculated climb profile automatically, while respecting flight plan constraints. During the climb, the Airbus automatically transitions from takeoff thrust to climb thrust. This reduces engine stress while maintaining efficient climb performance. Passing 10,000 feet is an important milestone. Depending on local procedures, pilots may increase speed and continue the climb toward cruising altitude. Here are some common mistakes beginners make during the climb phase. Forgetting to retract the flaps, not setting the cruising altitude, activating the wrong autopilot mode, and most importantly, failing to monitor the Flight Mode Annunciator. Understanding the FMA is one of the most valuable Airbus skills you can develop. As the aircraft approaches its target altitude, the Airbus automatically begins the level off process. The climb phase is now complete and the aircraft transitions into cruise flight. To summarize, retract the gear after positive rate, retract the flaps according to speed, engage the autopilot when appropriate, activate managed climb, and always monitor the flight mode annunciator. Following these steps will help you perform a safe and realistic Airbus climb. In the next Airbus Academy tutorial, we'll take a closer look at the cruise phase and learn how to manage the Airbus A320 during level flight.